Hi, how you doing? My name is Sean Simmons. I'm the director of the Bristol County Technical Rescue Team. Bristol County Technical Rescue Team is made up of 45 firefighters that represent all the fire departments within Bristol County. Today we're at the Emerald Square Mall in North Attleboro practicing high-angle rescue skills. So we'll have members rappelling off the side, and we'll also be having members rappel down, become simulated victims, with members being lowered down to pick them off, and then either be continued lowering down or hauled back up to safety.
With this right here, it's a lot of rigging, which includes hardware, ropes, descent control devices, hauling systems, friction control devices, all the different stuff that we need to do a raising or a lowering operation. So over here you see members rigging several different anchor and lowering systems, either for the victim or for the rescuer that's going over. So all in all, you should be able to see at least 4 lines going off of that. That include a main line for the victim, a main line for the rescuer, in addition to a belay for the victim and a belay line for the rescuer. And you'll see those anchors come back to a heavy-duty structural component of the building. So that's what we call our Arizona vortex. We call it an artificial high directional anchor point. So in layman's terms, that basically allows us to have an anchor over where we're exiting the building or the edge, and it makes it a lot easier to transition from ground level going over the edge, having the anchor above you. And what you see in that picture, you see that red line over there would be the rescuer's main line that they would be either rappelling off of or being lowered down by. And the blue line that you see over there will be the belay line, so should something happen to the main line, that would catch them and stop them from falling. For the back out of the picture, there are members actually operating both of those lines. Today we actually ran two different skill stations. One of the station was with a single rescuer just practicing rappelling in what we call locking off, which is a way for the rappeller to the person that's rappelling to basically stop and be able to have their hands free. So there's a certain procedure that they use to tie that off to the descent control device that he's using to control his descent. The other thing that we're practicing today are what we call pickoffs, and we're basically simulating a person that's on a rope, maybe a construction worker or a window washer or something like that, where either they had a medical problem and weren't able to help themselves or get down, or their equipment failed and they weren't able to rescue themselves. So in that situation, what we're practicing and what we would do is we would actually send a rescuer down and through a systematic process transfer them over onto the rescuer's line and then free them from their line, and then make the determination on whether we would choose to continue lowering them down to the ground to safety and possibly medical help if need be, or in some situations hauling them back up. Typically we'll try to use gravity to our advantage and go down if that's a possibility, but sometimes we have to bring them back up, and those systems will be built and operated up above.
We ready?
Lock up.
So today we only focused on one aspect of technical rescue. Technical rescue also encompasses confined space rescue, trench rescue, structural collapse incidents, in addition to swift water rescue. So these incidents don't happen very often, however they're very complex and can be highly dangerous. So our members work very hard to stay proficient to be able to mitigate these incidents and provide the best possible service to our community members.
Yeah, from right at the Sunny, I'm gonna head back to the station. Affirmative. You didn't drop your second member off, correct? Yeah, he's with engine 2.